a bit of a special one today. I'm sitting here with Tim and Spencer from Florida metalcore act Underoath. They're just in town. They're touting their new CD, Defying the Great Line. Well, it's not that new. It's been out for a year or so now, hasn't it, fellas? How are you finding Australia?
Love it, man. It's beautiful. The fans are awesome. Shows are rad.
Sold out both shows, which is pretty amazing, I guess, for a band to come over here and just do that. Did you expect that reaction?
The shows went on sale, and then our manager called like 3 weeks ago and was like, shows are like all sold out, and they bumped a couple clubs up and stuff, and it was just weird because we've only been here once, so we just didn't really know what to expect and thought it could do well, but we didn't know it was going to do this well at all, for sure.
Poor old Spencer copped a guitar in the head last night.
By Timmy here.
I made him earn it. We had to earn it last night.
Had you pissed him off earlier or something like that? Is that why he did it?
Just turned around and there he was.
It's one of those, I guess, choreographed guitar moves that went wrong. Could you potentially get him back later on, Spencer?
He's gotten me before. Yeah. We have a dynamic that works with that.
Currently, we've got that whole influx of, I guess, emo, screamo, metalcore, post-hardcore. You guys are like a mixture of all of those things. So would you agree?
We have elements of all of those, but we're not genre specific to any of those. So, I mean, per song and especially per record, there's definitely more heavier tendencies towards all of them, and we don't necessarily draw our inspirations from bands that are in that scene as well, so I think there's an element of something else out there too. So
when you guys started out, you were probably even heavier than you are now. Are you mellowing in your old age?
Yeah.
The new one is probably the heaviest.
Yeah. It was really like metal, which wasn't very heavy. It was just thrashy, but the last record's definitely the heaviest, except for the new record that we're writing now. That'll be heavier.
Well, obviously a title for an album is important. When you say Define the Great Line, are you guys, is that kind of like a definitive statement?
It's more about like defining your life, like what path you're on and where you're going, and it's just kind of like, I believe that everyone's trying to better themselves, and like that's the path that you want to find yourself on. Going
back to the old days when Dallas Taylor was in the band and you replaced Dallas, I mean, you've been in the band a while now, Spencer, but is it a different vibe?
The thing about that is we were all like 18, 19? Probably like 19, 20 when he joined the band. Now everyone's 23, 24, half the band's married, everyone kind of has lives, so it's like thinking about the band with Dallas versus the band now isn't at all like, I think, bundled up in like all this is different because Spencer or Dallas or because James came in and replaced Octavio or whoever it is. You know, I think it was a smooth transition and we kept on going. We just rewrote the best music we've ever written when Spencer joined the band, so that was a good thing. And now we're all just at different points in life to where I don't even think that band like was the same band. The same way you're not, you know, someone goes, "Are you the same dude when you're 18?" You'd be like, "No." Like I don't even know who that person is anymore. It's kind of the same kind of thing. It's like there's elements of that, but we've all just changed and grown and seen and lived through so much that like there's not as big of a connection there. It's not like we're trying to get back to anything or trying to dig ourselves out of anything, where the first few years was this whole like having to redefine ourselves, not to ourselves because we knew what we wanted, but to other people because they were like, well, we don't know what's going on anymore, you know? And so now that I think us and all the kids who listen to us have kind of moved past that to where it's not even an issue anymore.
Dallas at the time left under somewhat controversial situation. Are you guys still in touch? Are you still friends with the guy?
Yeah, we're all like really good friends with him.
Yeah.
Dig his new band, Maybelline and the Sons of Disaster?
Maylene.
Maylene, is it? Okay. Maybelline, I think, is a type of margarine we have here, isn't it?
Yeah, Maybelline and the Sons of Disaster. They just did a tour with us in May, and they're actually coming out with us in the fall after Warped Tour this year. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're all really good friends.
You guys have been associated, like, I guess, with the Christian music scene in America. Is it a massive scene?
There are a lot of kids and a lot of bands that are Christian bands, so we do find ourselves not necessarily like this one random band out doing nothing by ourselves, but at the same time, like, Christian music, especially in our scene, is definitely not dominant at all. We respect everyone else, and we've never had a problem really with any bands. with us personally, and they've always learned to respect what we are and what we believe in, whether they did before they met us or not, you know, so it's cool.
I guess another controversial, use that word lightly, moment for you guys was during the last Warped Tour or whatever with a Fat Mike from NoFX, do you know what I mean? Apparently getting up and mouthing off and saying a few kind of smart-ass comments.
I think he was bent about a lot of other things in his life, and he just could take it out on us. He thought we didn't believe in dinosaurs, and that really pissed him off. We just did what we did and didn't really care. He's going to have to answer for that stuff to not me or him.
Fat Mike from NoFX is going to hell? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that we all have to answer to everything we do, whether you're going to hell or heaven.
I remember when I was a teenager, one of my mates' mum was a born-again Christian, and he came home one afternoon and she'd thrown all his CDs into a bonfire and burnt them up. Did your mum ever do that to you, Spencer?
No.
Why do you think there's that kind of overreaction to like music sometimes?
When you're a parent and you feel like you're charged with a life and you need to put that life in a right path, and you go into their room and see a bunch of CDs talking about like killing and like raping and screwing and this and that, like, you freak out. I think that there's a lot of parents that aren't even Christians that do that because they're just like, dude, like, I don't want you to think that this stuff is okay, even though to us, we all can listen or watch a rated R movie with a serial killer and think it's a great movie and not go out and kill people. And that's just a dynamic that parents have to learn to, like, trust their kids with, you know?
The current debate over intelligent design and creationism, where do you guys stand?
I think anything's possible. I think we all were created, but I also think that if you are created by something that's greater than you, you also have the capabilities to adapt. God's God, and if you believe that God's God and that he's more powerful and more intelligent than any of us here, then who are we to say that he couldn't create evolution or create all of us instantly?
Your friendship, I suppose, with the My Chemical Romance when they were just starting out.
We took them on their first tour.
Did the loaves and fishes for them almost?
Try to.
That's my last Christian joke, by the way.
At our shows, like, regardless of if you're My Chemical Romance or just a random band, like, you know, everyone eats the same food, everyone gets the same treatment. Like, you don't have to sell records to eat, you know? And, like, that shouldn't be the way it is, but that's the way it is with, like, most bands. So we just take every opportunity we can to kind of separate ourselves from the norm of, like, touring bands or headlining bands or whatever you want to call it, so.
Do you think that the attitude that you guys have attracts a certain type of music fan?
I hope that a lot of kids get something more positive out of us than the average run-of-the-mill, like, pissed at my mom, I'm going to go, like, kill somebody kind of music, whatever.
You mentioned there's going to be a new album. What can we expect?
We're probably going to record, like, early 08, and then that'll come out probably summer 08, and then we'll probably be back same time, maybe next year or fall of next year.
Spencer? Tim?
Good meeting you.
Underoath in the house. Boom.
Peace.